Blaney's rejoining there, they're all three wide. Neil's trying to get involved and Blaney hits them both off. Blaney comes back on the track, hits both cars. It's the right on the back of Bradders into the hairpin on the inside. Bradders outbreaks his own. They both pass, as hard to say. Stevie passes them all straight through. Oh, Callum's lost it! Callum's lost it! What a recovery! He uses the wall, but what a recovery there from Callum. Let's have a look at Steve. Now Stevie holds his own around the outside. And no way Jose, but then gets a slow run out of the corner. Bids us right up on the outside of him again. This is brilliant. LPB WTCR Championship Round 10, Race 3 from Watkins Glen Short. Hi guys, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the WTCR Championship on Project Cars 2. This is round 10, the last round of the season. This is race 3 and 4 from Watkins Glen. So this is race 3 that you're watching right now. This is race 3. And we're going to go to the starting grid for this one then. So random grid for Watkins Glen. It is raining here at Watkins Glen. And let's see who's on pole. It's Blake on pole position, Blakeney on pole, with Nifty alongside him in second. We've got Bradders in third, with Cy Racing in fourth. We've got Darren fifth, with Neil Farmack in sixth. Then we've got TY in seventh, with Growley in eighth. Bert's in ninth in the Mercedes. Then it's Twirly in 10th. Then it's Stevie 11th. Bidster in 12th, and then we've got Intrepid and Pash at the back. We can't go any further back because the drone doesn't let us go any further, but then we've got Intrepid and Pash at the back of the grid. So, here we go then, ready for the off. Watching from the far distance as we get ready for lights out, and they're away. Down towards turn 1 we go. Looks like everyone gets quite a decent start, and then the water starts to affect things. Blake's into the first corner first, Nifty alongside Growley in the middle there in 6th place. Let's have a look at the corner. Cy Racing and Darren alongside each other. Stevie and TY alongside as well. Down to the little uphill downhill rise now. Up the hill over the fast left-hander. Twirly out wide there, so Cy Racing. And Cy Racing's off onto the grass. Oh, it's all concertinaed up already. Oh, it's all happened. Darren's lost it. Neil hits him. And everyone else is off. And look at Intrepid down the inside. Absolutely not giving any prisoners whatsoever. Straight through on the inside. Everyone else is away, but Bert there. They've got Twirly, Stevie, Pash. So it's all happened back there. Bidster's back in 13th. Darren's in 13th, Bids is in 12th. Oh my word, it's all happened at once. So let's go back to the leaders then. It's the Watkins Glen Short circuit, by the way, because they're going right down this long straight, back down to the second to last corner. So it's quite a short lap here at Watkins Glen, of which we've got 11 of them. Bradders up on the curb there, very much up on the curb. We've got Intrepid here in 6th, the absolute gutsy Intrepid. Not lifting at all in that incident that happened. He thought, right, I'm just going to stick to the right hand side, keep my foot down and hope for the best. And it worked. So the gamble paid off. He's in 6th place. He's got Growley for company and Bert as well. And Bert's also got Twirly for company in the Renault. Down to the first corner. Bert's on the inside of Growley. Growley gives him the space. Twirly tries to get in there as well. So does Pash, all together as one. Growley goes very wide onto the AstroTurf. That could be a penalty with the penalties on this game. And how silly they are. But side by side, Growley and Pash. Now Growley and Pash almost making contact as they go through the corner. Pash keeping on the outside, not giving in. And Growley has to give up the 9th place. Pash then up to 8th place. Everyone else closing in behind as well. We've got Twirly, Stevie as well, very close together. The camera brilliant there, tracking the cars. Not into the corner we go. Twirly turns in and Stevie can't get round. We've got Bidster just behind as well, hoping to try and get in on this action as well. As Stevie goes out wide. Everyone else through, nicely through there. Bidster on the back of Stevie, Growley on the back of Pash now. Out the corner we go. So a little recap then. We've got Blake in the lead, Nifty in second. Oh, we've got Bradders. Bradders' third position's gone to Neil Farmack now. Neil Farmack around the outside of him. Bradders and TY almost take each other off. Bradders running a bit wide, TY on the outside, but now the inside for the last corner. But has he run too wide? No, he's not. He's got the position good, and Bradders is down to 5th, sorry. He's down to 5th. Bert is now 7th. And then further back here, we've got Bidster coming through the field here. Bidster's coming through the field. Growley's gone back down to 12th. He's had an off somewhere. Growley's gone off back in 12th. So we've got Bidster down the inside of Twirly now, looking for 10th place. And he's got it. 10th place for Bidster, and he's gone ahead of Twirly and Growley. So it's all changed at the back of the grid, but in the middle here, Bert, we've got Pash together as well. Down the straight. The rain still coming down here at Watkins Glen. No sign of it easing at all. Stevie then pulling out to overtake Pash into the chicane. This will be quite brave if you can do this. Oh, side by side into the chicane. Pash is going to try and hold on, uses the front wheel drive stability and keeps his 8th place, as Stevie doesn't have the stability in this car, and Bidster tries to go around the outside of him. Bidster's right on the outside of Stevie now. And also I should point out as well, Neil and Stevie are they're not too far apart in the battle for 3rd place, because looks like TY's got 2nd place sewn up here, but in the championship. But Neil and Stevie both battling out for 3rd. Stevie needs some more points here, otherwise Neil's going to close right up to him, or even past him. We'll have to see. But out the corner we go. Pash now has got Bert's got a line of cars behind him now. Pash, Stevie as well to the inside. Stevie right to the inside of Pash. He's having a go, and Pash is having a go at Bert as well, but he's got to watch Stevie on the inside. Oh, Stevie's going to try and take 2 in 1. Oh, he only just misses the back of Bert. He gets Pash done though, but they both run wide, and Bidster goes through. Absolutely brilliant. Bidster, ever the opportunist, takes the positions up to 8th place, and then straight from 10th to 8th, and Pash and Stevie a bit further back down the order. So all happening there. So, Blake in the lead, 3 seconds ahead of TY in 2nd. Then we've got Nifty in 3rd, Intrepid 4th. They're doing very well in this race. Bradders 5th, he's doing well as well. And now we've got Bert with everyone else behind him. Bidster, Pash, Stevie, Twirdy, everyone else right behind in a massive line. Brilliant racing here at Watkins Glen. As we go around the long right-hander, it's banked a little bit, which helps, but then it levels out here as you exit the corner, and you get some quite bad off camber. So adverse camber, where the camber camber is where it sort of banks into the corner, and adverse camber is when it does the opposite. It sort of slopes away from the corner, so it makes it harder to grip. As Bert goes wide, Neil goes through, and he's gone down a load of positions there. Pash on the outside of him as well. Bert's going backwards here. Oh, contact with Stevie as they go out the corner as well. Neil Farmack very slow out the corner. He's into the wall. Wow! Now we've got Bert and Neil hitting each other as well. It's all happening here. Twirdy trying to go down the inside to try and keep out of trouble, and he's now down the inside of Bert as well into the first corner. A little tap. Darren's not going to stop. Darren's not going to stop. He hits Bert. Darren and Bert contact. Big contact there. And Neil Farmack, can he get through? Oh, well, we can see it's a straight. There we go. And Neil Farmack goes through, and then we've got Stevie following. So Bert goes right back down from what was about a 7th place down to 11th. How things can change in the space of a few corners. Incredible. But now we've got Pash right behind Bidster. Bidster in 6th place, trying to gap these lot now, because he's thinking, oh my god, these guys are mad, let's run away. But can't really do it with Pash on his tail. He's trying to though, through the chicane. Good line there from Bids and Pash. Nice steady line. We've got Neil Farmack trying to keep Stevie back. 2/10 is the gap, and that's the gap. There's Stevie right behind him. So we're almost at the halfway point. We'll just after they've crossed the line this time, we'll get some replays in. So we'll wait for them to cross the line. Stevie having a go at Neil Farmack again. Blake's in the lead. TY running very wide in 2nd place, wherever he is there. And oh, it was someone else. Might be someone else running wide. But Intrepid in 4th. No, Nifty's going past TY. So TY, he's up amongst these guys. He was further back, but he's now up amongst these guys. So it's all change. But as we go on the timing line, we will now get those replays in for you after we look at TY and Intrepid. TY and Intrepid side by side still. We'll get the outcome after the replays now. Here's the replays from the first half of the race. Okay, here's the first of the replays then, looking at Darren and Bradders. Now watch what Bradders does here. He comes across, hits Darren, and then that starts a chain of events, because Darren's on the grass there, and then he loses control and hits Neil Farmack. He's trying to control the car, hits Neil, and then everyone else goes off and sort of hits the wall, and then Darren does continue, but all hell broke loose there. And now here's a view from Neil Farmack on that incident then, so going up the hill, so Bradders and Darren will have their contact. We'll watch Cy Racing here with Growley. Cy Racing goes on the curb, loses control, Growley then gets hit. Neil goes through the middle, but then Darren comes across, hits him. Nothing we can do there, but Neil does get on with it, and then all hell breaks loose further behind. And now we go on board with the daredevil himself, Intrepid. He sees this incident coming up. You see, it all happens in a moment of seconds. Here we go, it's all happening. Everyone else is braking and slowing down, and then Intrepid's like, nope, straight through, right down the inside. Have that. 14th to 6th place. Absolutely incredible stuff there by Intrepid. It was very, very ballsy, but it worked out for him. Okay, here's a replay of how Neil went back down the order. So TY goes down the inside of Nifty. Nifty runs wide into Neil, and TY goes through. He gets a good line on the inside, goes through, and then Neil's trying to rejoin here. Now watch Neil as we go up the hill. We go up the hill here, and there's ever so slight contact in the game physics. Just drag him into the wall. He's on the grass. He's up over the top. He's sideways. Holds the car. Intrepid and Bradders are very lucky to get away with that, and Neil rejoins back in 6th, and then the rest of them are bearing down on him. Okay, here's a replay on lap 5 of something that happened to TY. So he runs quite wide there into the left-hander, then he's trying to get back on track. There he goes, he gets back on track. Nifty closes back up. I'm mainly doing this replay because I got quite confused. I was like, where's TY? I thought TY was pulling away, but he's not. So Nifty actually goes through and TY loses places. There, Nifty goes through, and then that sets up the battle that we saw earlier on. And now back to the racing action. As you come back from that, remember Intrepid and TY were alongside each other, and up the hill we're still side by side. Up the hill, TY on the outside, Intrepid on the inside, but now it swaps over. TY's on the inside line now. Out the corner, still side by side down the straight. Incredible stuff. Further back we've got a few other cars really close, but no cigars quite yet. As TY and Intrepid down to the chicane. TY's on the inside line, and he's gone through as he held it. Oh, he's sliding. Intrepid's Mercedes gets better grip mid-corner. He's down the inside again. Brilliant move there from Intrepid. Have that, TY. Stitch that. But Intrepid proving he's one to be he's one to be feared. And TY is saying, I am the most experienced one here. I'm going to try and get down the inside here. Come on, let's go. Let's see what you've got. As TY goes back down the inside. Oh, he goes wide. Intrepid goes straight back through. That's not like TY. Bradders goes wide as well. Bradders, yeah, but TY says, I'm going wide, and Bradders says, I'll follow you. I like that line, but it didn't work. So Wtcr then goes through into 5th place. So Wtcr's coming up in this race, and he's now passing TY because he didn't have the a good run into the corner at TY, and he lost a lot of speed on the way out, and Wtcr goes straight through now into 4th place. Bradders is trying to keep Pash behind. Further back, there we go. So Pash is now back down the inside of him for the next corner. Bradders moving across like he's not even aware if he's there. Oh wow, so Pash had to hit the brakes hard there, and that's going to make him go back into the hands of Twerdy, who gives him a little nudge saying, come on, get on with it. And Pash says, I am. It's that stupid yellow car hit the brakes in front of me. But Twerdy closing up behind as well, so it's still a very close race, very competitive this race. Bert's back in 12th, Darren in 11th. He's closing up after the first lap mishap, which seems to involve Darren a lot lately, but we'll have to see how that develops over the next few seasons, see if he keeps being unlucky or if he actually gets some positions gained on the first few laps for a change in the next season or so. But Bradders runs wide in the background. That's not going to help him. He'll possibly have a slowdown penalty or time added on to his race for that, so he's got to be careful. Pash, Twerdy, Stevie all together. Twerdy and Stevie very close. Stevie having a little look at them again, but can't quite get through. Twerdy holds the position for now. Bradders goes wide again, and Pash now on the inside, on the outside, goes round him. Bradders losing speed there, and Twerdy's coming up behind him as well. He's on the outside of him, and Stevie goes to the inside. Oh my word, this is going to be 3 wide. Bradders giving Twerdy the squeeze. Stevie's sneaking down the inside, trying to be stealth-like. On the inside line we go into the corner. Stevie takes 7th place. He's going to hold on to it. He's going to run wide. Oh, he runs wide and Twerdy hits back of Stevie, and then Bradders ends up getting involved as well. And Stevie's very lucky not to spin the BMW there. Very lucky, but Bradders goes right back down the order to 11th. So it all happened quite quickly. We'll get a replay on that later on for you in the race. But Darren now having a go at Bradders. Bradders leaving the door. Whoa, okay, and the door just shuts in his face. So, recap. Blakeney 4 seconds ahead at the front. We've got Wtcr sliding his way round in 4th, but Blake in 1st. Nifty in 2nd. A very good race for Nifty so far. One of his best races that he's had with us so far, and he joined about just over halfway through this season. Intrepid in 3rd, with Wtcr now right behind him in 4th. Wtcr the champion, this season's champion, won it last round at just China. And he's all over the back of Intrepid now. All over the back, TY trying to keep with the... Oh, Intrepid goes very wide. That could possibly be a penalty. You'll have to see. That will look quite close. Further back, we've got Neil Farmack and Twirdy close together as well. Over the timing line, let's look at Bidster and Intrepid as he found a way through. Intrepid goes wide. Intrepid goes very wide. And Bidster goes through, and Nifty goes wide as well. Nifty's gone wide from second place, and now Nifty goes backwards to third. Bidster now finds himself in second place. Absolutely incredible. Nifty and Intrepid alongside each other. The two Mercedes, they're not teammates, but they are independents. But Nifty then right back round from second to third. Bidster from fourth to second. And Intrepid and TY now stuck behind the other Mercedes. TY having a go at Intrepid here into the chicane, having a little look, but decided better of it. Or has he? Because Intrepid goes over the curb on the inside. And TY's trying to get the car alongside enough, can't do it. Oh my word, this is getting intense. Neil Farmack's in front of Twirdy, and Twirdy's still trying to find his way through. We've got Stevie in ninth. The camera's zooming in really, really hard, so we can try and see the whites of the driver's eyes, which is not really what we want to see on the replay, but hey ho. Oh, Darren's gone back down to 14th. Darren's had a spin somewhere, so Darren's gone back and he's sliding that BMW all over the place, so he's trying to push now. There's Nifty. Obviously, Twirdy and Neil very close together. In fact, they were almost side by side. I think the camera zoomed in too much. Neil's been pushed out wide or something, or he's gone wide, but Neil Farmack back to 9th place then. Twirdy is still in 7th, so something happened there again. We'll try and get that in the montage of replays later on. Intrepid and TY are side by side now. Intrepid on the inside, TY on the outside. TY desperate for another position in this race. Intrepid wanting to keep hold of it so he can try and get one of his best positions so far this season. But up the hill, TY's on the outside, and now he's got the inside for this next corner and just gets clear of Intrepid. But Intrepid, no, he comes back down the inside again. Side by side again. These two have been side by side quite a bit in this race, and they're doing it again down to the chicane. Intrepid giving him the squeeze. TY saying, no, give me a bit. No, you give me a bit of room. Into the corner. TY breaks later and he takes the position. So Intrepid's going to have to fold in now and try and pass TY again. We're already on lap 10 of 11, by the way. This race has really flown. This just shows you the amount of action that we've had in this race. And Intrepid now, looking at with the Mercedes, he's able to keep such a tighter line than TY, and that could see him make a move into the next corner. He's in the draft, but he's not quite close enough, I don't think. Stevie and Twirdy and Neil are very close together as well. Twirdy's not managed to gap Stevie or Neil. Not quite yet. Into the left-hander penultimate corner. On the penultimate lap. Neil Farmack closing up. Burt goes wide in the Mercedes further back. Onto the start-finish straight. Stevie got a very good run there. Stevie got a very good run out of the corner. This could see him make a move forward position. Twirdy's not even bothering to defend. He's going to let Stevie have his look up the inside. Let's have a look, see if he can do it. Twirdy goes wide and gives him plenty of space. And to be honest with you, Stevie does as well. Stevie goes right down to the inside of the track, gives him plenty of space, but he can't quite. But Stevie goes, Stevie's through. Twirdy then back down into 8th place, and now he's got Neil Farmack all over the back of him on the last lap of the race. Oh, almost front right wheel to left rear wheel contact there. Very, very close to disaster, and Neil almost pit manoeuvring Twirdy there as we go into the chicane. Anything's possible. Neil on the inside, Twirdy on the outside. They're going to try and go side by side through the chicane. They're mad, but Twirdy has to lift off. Neil gets the position for now. Can Twirdy come back on the inside? Nope, can't quite do it. Meanwhile, Blake's been dominating this race, absolutely out in front. Brilliant for Blake here. He's going to take a victory here at Watkins Glen. Bidster's looking good for a second. Nifty's trying to hold off TY and everybody else to keep his third position. But Intrepid and Pash very close together as well in the last corner. But Blakeney wins the race. Well done to Blake. He wins the first race here, or the race 3, but the first race here at Watkins Glen. Bidster is second, and Nifty and TY on the line. Oh, I could not read that. That was a side-by-side photo finish. So it was either TY or Nifty in third, and then it's Intrepid 5th, Pash 6th, Stevie 7th. We've got Neil 8th, Twirdy 9th, Burt 10th, Bradders in 11th. It's this quick, I can't even keep up. Growley 12th, and then it's Cy Racing and Darren at the back, but it'll be Cy Racing in front of Darren. So after that, I'll take a little breather and we'll just get those second half of the race replays in for you now. Here's the replays from the second half of the race. Here's a quick replay then of the second half replays then. So a quick replay of something that happened between Twirdy and Neil. See Twirdy had to slow there. Neil Oh, into the wall. Stevie just avoids him and goes around the outside. And yeah, Twirly had to slow up because the other cars. And Neil ended up losing another spot. So unlucky for Neil. Okay, here's a replay of the Twirly, Stevie and Bradders incident then on lap 8. So into the corner, Stevie goes on the inside, goes wide. Twirly then slight tap to the back. Now here comes Bradders. It comes across and in quite quick, hits Twirly and then hits Stevie, and then they both go off into the wall. We'll get another angle for you now. And now here's the Bradders view of that. So Stevie's coming on the inside, we're watching Twirly, and then we've got Stevie on the inside. Brake, brake, brake. Stevie goes through. Now Bradders carries quite a good speed here, gets on the power and then runs wide, hits Twirly and then hits Stevie, and they're very lucky not to, Stevie's very lucky not to spin the BMW completely round. A bit reckless there by Bradders. Here's a replay of something further back on lap 8. This is how Darren went to the back of the field initially, so he goes into the chicane. Bradders goes in sideways, then Darren just slightly taps the back of the Bradders' car and spins himself off into the wall. Now he's just going to wait for a gap. He's waiting for Cy Racing to come through. Then he recovers, but unlucky for Darren, back in 14th place. Okay, here's a replay of the Twirly and Neil incident on lap 9. So into the corner. Actually, there wasn't really an incident because Neil just runs wide under brakes and Twirly goes through. So Neil actually goes wide himself. Then very close to Stevie on the rejoin, and then we continue. Okay, now here's a look at the TY and Nifty finish on lap 11. Absolutely really close here on the line, and it is so close no one could tell. But let's just slow things down and have a look who really got the position. Oh, I'm sorry guys, just the replay control's been a bit funny there. So that's just on the line there. Let's have a look, and that you can see there, that is Nifty's car, and there's TY's car. That is the gap. You can just see TY's car there in the bottom left of the screen there. That is how close it was between them two, and Nifty just gets it on the line. Absolutely epic finish. And as you come back from that, we will now take you to the results. Okay guys, here's the results from that one then. So Blakeney takes victory, well done to Blake, fantastic win for him. Bidster in second place, then we've got TY in third, with Nifty Dark Ninja in fourth, a very good result for him also. Intrepid in fifth, with Pash in sixth position. Stevie takes seventh, as we just go over the page. Then it's Neil Farmack in eighth, Twirly finishes in ninth, with Bert in 10th. Then it's Bradders in 11th, with Growley in 12th. Cy Racing unfortunately back in 13th place, with Darren rounded off the 14th. And as you come back from the results then, there is your winner of this race, Blakeney in the red Momo Renault Megane there. Well done to Blakeney, good win for him. And Bidster in second, TY's teammate in third. So good win for Blake there for his team, Friendly Fire. And in that race, I can confirm now that they have secured the team's championship as well. So well done to Friendly Fire. They are team champions. So we will see you guys next time for race 4, which is the final race of the season. We'll see you for that, guys. Take care. Thank you for watching another race by LPV Racing. Hope you all enjoyed that one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, and next time it's going to be race 4 from Watkins Glen, the final race of the season. Do not miss that one, guys.